Lateral raises, bro, we take a bench, we lean on here, chest up, head up, and what we are practicing now is not to use our traps. We only use our side delts. So this is the movement we're gonna practice. If we lean on here, I'm preventing myself from cheating and using my upper body, right? So I chest up, head up, and then I just try to practice this movement. Like you start the lawnmower machine, man. That's what you do. And don't use your traps. Otherwise, you're helping yourself a lot with your traps and you take away the tension from your side delt. Keep practicing. Brother, today biceps training. So for the biceps, we have a close grip like this, where we can curl with the close grip, right? And then we can also have a really wide grip. And then we can also curl with a very wide grip. That means when I'm curling, I can just curl, let's say like this, and I can curl like this. But what is then actually the difference? When I'm curling it more in, I'm kind of using more of my brachialis. While when I'm having a wider grip, it feels like you use more of the inner side of your biceps, bro. But you should do it. Try it, bro. And let me know how you feel in the comments down below. From the cable to my arm. The more narrow the angle is, the easier it is, because here I'm on top, no weight really. But when I step back, the angle becomes bigger. And if this angle is 90 degrees, that is when it's the hardest. So you can adjust yourself how hard the exercise is going to be. By stepping forward here, it's the lightest. When the angle is 90 degrees, it's the hardest. So you can help yourself and adjust yourself. Cables are a really good way of training, bro. So cables, lateral raises, we can do this way, right? We can do this way, but I can also bring it behind my neck and then I can bring it up here. This is also a really good variation of doing the lateral raises, because with this one, you see here, now I can lean over slightly. I can do this movement. I can stand upwards, I can do this movement, or I lean backwards slightly even, and then I have this movement. There's a lot of different ways of doing lateral raises with a cable. Try all of them, bro. The face pulls, brother, when you do them, you can pull towards your face, right? But then you can technically also pull over your head. So when you're pulling over your head, you are using more the side delts, while when you're pulling towards your face, you are using more the rear delts here. So you see, I'm pulling this way, I'm using more this part of my shoulder. I'm pulling more this way, I'm using more the rear head of my shoulder. It's just about you smart about your training, bro, and then you can get everything. Yeah. So this is the triceps fully extended. Now I have the most stretch on my triceps, did you know? Because people, they would do the rope always, and they wonder they never get the most stretch. Because you only get the most stretch on your triceps if you lift it up behind your head. Only then the triceps is fully extended. That means you need to have one exercise with a cable where you do this, and then you have to have one exercise where push behind your back. Brother, are you knowing? Okay, leave feedback below. Look, bro, I can do this movement like this, so I'm having a really close grip right when I bring it up. But then I can also do the same movement and I'm having a shoulder wide grip and I'm bringing it up. So when I'm doing this way, it feels like it's working more on this head of our shoulder. While when I bring it back close, right, and I'm bringing it up, as you can see, it looks like it's working on my traps as well. So this is why, if you want to have the full development, you need to do one exercise like this and then one with a close grip as well. Try both, man. What feels the best, that's what you're gonna do, bro. You want to have these 3D shoulders, bro? You don't need steroids. You can still train and develop them with that. But you need to be aware that there's the side head, there's the front shoulder, right? And then there's the rear head of our shoulder. So in order to have a full 3D delt, you need to train the front delt, the side delt, and the rear delt. And you don't need to take steroids, no.